Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon Season 4, specifically Core 1, is split into two parts. The first part is the Hestia Familia feeling a bit weak after the events of Season 3, deciding to try and push as far into the dungeon as they possibly can. And also, I think at the beginning of the season, Bell gets upgraded to level 4. So that's pretty cool for him. In the dungeon during this large plunge, they find a mysterious monster, which is a known type of monster, but it's a lot more intelligent and powerful, and seems to be cannibalizing other monsters in the dungeons to increase its strength, and even upgrading itself with equipments. But it doesn't seem to be one of the intelligent monsters they encountered previously, or if it is the same type of intelligent monster that's starting to appear in the dungeon, it most certainly didn't try and talk to them. Maybe there's more going on in the light novels. I don't think it super matters because they end up fighting it and it dies and everyone's safe. Hurrah! The second half involves Ryu, the elf girl whose familia got killed and then she went on a murder rampage, going on another murder rampage. And so Bell and his group decide to go after the people hunting her down, but they fake being on their side so they can hunt her down and help her out and see if she's really going on a murder rampage because they think it's a little bit fishy. And then what happens is it turns out it's a huge conspiracy to get revenge on her, and there was some murdering involved, but I don't think she fully did all of it. And then a huge fuck you super monster comes out that's basically a weapon. Fucking Final Fantasy VII weapon comes out because this dude bombs the shit out of the dungeon, and so the dungeon's like, alright, I need to spawn a fucking invincible ass raid boss to go stop this, which does make sense because we know that the dungeon is at least sentient, if not sapient, and so it makes sense that it has a defense mechanism for if you're just really fucking around. And so the dungeon goes into defense mode because of this fucking bomb and sends this goddamn invincible super monster at everyone. And the end of the season is a bit of a cliffhanger because Bell and Ryu are incredibly injured and they end up in the deepest part of the dungeon they've ever been in, where only the top level adventurers, presumably the level 5s, and I think there's that one level 6 guy, I think he's a level 6 guy, I think there's a single level 6 guy, have ever been to. The absolute worst place they could have gotten dropped. Now, the thing is, this is after 2 seasons and a spin-off about talking about the internal politics of the Aurora and talking about world building and helping out with the character dynamics and stuff. Season 4 is a return to the dungeon crawling that the series started off for, and the title implies it's always supposed to have been about. And the thing is, dungeon crawling and everything to do with the dungeon and adventuring has, since the very beginning of the show, been the least interesting thing in all of Danmachi. So, the fact that this entire season is just action sequence, adventure sequence, oh shit, it's a monster, oh no, how are we gonna get out of this? It's so fucking boring, and I just do not give a shit, and most of the season is able to just rest on the fact that I'm fucking 4 seasons in at this point, so I actually do care about the characters and what's happening at this point, but holy shit, am I not interested in the actual plot lines and events that are occurring in this season. Twitch and Discord in the description. I've been Sacrobolic, your envoy of hope. Bye-bye.